Hey everyone, this is Kevin again. It's been a little while since I made a video. You probably thought I dropped off the face of the earth, but just thought I would kind of give an update. Now that we're in the year 2020, 2019's come and gone, the church still remains. But we are seeing right now an escalation of things going on as far as the Middle East is concerned, as far as Iran or Persia is concerned, with what has gone on between them and our country, the United States of America. The fact that they attacked our embassy in Iraq and the actions that President Trump took in opposition to that. And also, not only that, but taking out their top general, Qasem Soleimani, was a big deal. And unfortunately, the Democrats over here in America are opposing our president because he did such action. And I think it was the right action to take. This man was clearly a terrorist. And he hated America, he hates Israel, and he had killed hundreds of Americans killed and thousands injured over the course of the last 10 years or so. Anyway, that man is now dead, a dead terrorist. But now we're going to see maybe there might be an escalation because Iran is supposedly going to retaliate because of this against the United States. How that's going to take effect, what form, we don't know yet. But they have threatened that they're going to retaliate against the United States because of their top general being killed. The spiritual condition in this world, in this country even, has gotten worse. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. We are a very divided nation right now. People that hate Jesus Christ and people that love Jesus Christ. It's a very divided nation. And even those that don't really love Jesus Christ, but they stand at least on the side of President Trump, as opposed to those that stand completely against President Trump and against Jesus Christ and against Christianity. And they prefer, for some reason, they prefer Islam over Christianity, even though Islam promotes the killing of the people they try to protect, the kind of ideologies they protect. Either way, it will be interesting to see what happens in 2020. I know that there's also going to be a third election in Israel because the first two resulted in a stalemate. Neither Benjamin Netanyahu or Benny Gantz won those elections for prime minister, and they were not able to form a government. So there's going to be a third election. I think possibly, like Perry Stone just pointed out just recently, that this escalation with Iran could result very closely in time, at least very soon, could result in a fulfillment of Ezekiel 38 and 39, the Battle of Gog and Magog. I still believe that Isaiah 17:1, the burden of Damascus, will probably be fulfilled just right prior to Ezekiel 38 and 39, because we don't see Damascus or Syria mentioned as an ally or in that alliance of Persia during the Gog and Magog battle. We don't see them in existence. We don't see them part of that. And right now, they absolutely are allied with Iran. Iran and Syria have an alliance with each other. So it almost seems like it will happen in quick succession when Isaiah 17:1 is fulfilled, and then right after that, Ezekiel 38 and 39. Now, Ezekiel 38 and 39 it's not a battle between the United States and Persia or Iran, but it's a battle against Israel. So how this progresses as far as we're concerned, I don't know. How far we're going to go as far as a war, but a lot of people have the jitters right now thinking we're going to be in World War III pretty soon, and against Iran. And Iran is allied with Russia, for one thing. So, it's just, I think we just have to watch how it plays out. I have said before that I think that the rapture, when it does occur, happens just immediately before the 70th week of Daniel begins. but I could be wrong about that. There's a lot of other people out there that think there's going to be a gap of time, and there very well could be a gap of 1, 2, or 3 months before the 70th week of Daniel actually begins after the rapture, because there's going to be a lot of chaos when the rapture occurs in this world. So some person, some man who is the beast is probably going to at that time step forward and say, I have an idea, I have a plan to unite the world and go on from here. And then the beginning of the 70th week of Daniel begins at that time. So I think that we're seeing signs of that time getting closer and nearer. Will happen this year? I don't know. I do think 2020 will be probably a very interesting year, very memorable year in Bible prophecy, but we just have to watch and see. I'm not setting any dates. Nobody is. Even Robert Breaker, he just made a video, will the rapture be in 2020? He said, I'm not setting any kind of date. I'm just saying, asking the question. We're looking at what's going on. We're looking at scripture, and it's possible. So I didn't want to make this video very long. I just wanted to give you an update and say to all of you that every day that goes by, we get that much closer. Hopefully that'll be an encouragement. I do believe that we are getting closer. I just don't know how close we are. I'm kind of afraid to say that anything like that anymore, because I've been so excited so many times before and then disappointed when nothing happened. But we have seen a lot over the past 10 years especially that made us think that, hey, we're on the brink. We're on the brink of going home with Jesus, and then we're still here. But I just want to say that looking at the way things are right now between Iran and Israel, Iran and the United States, there's things escalating right now, so it's a possibility that we don't have that much longer. With that, I'm going to say God bless all of you, and hopefully in the near future we will meet in the air. Bye for now.